There's a little jet that comes down the White Salmon River, a Navy jet, every once in a while that makes a lot of noise. You hear a kind of a sizzle and then a whoop as it goes over the house and then on, and that's what I thought was happening.
My oldest boy was home. He said the whole house shook, the ground was shaking, and they came out and they looked and they started seeing smoke and stuff, and because he didn't know what it was at first, and then he was like, was it an earthquake or what?
I was on the water instructing some people with catamaran sailing and windsurfing, and we heard it, and then we saw the big black plume of smoke.
You could hear the fire, the snapping and popping of the fire, and it was right there, right straight down the street. The fire department was almost instant, with the big honk, 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 to get you out of your house and find out what's going on. And notifying people we're going to evacuate you. You need to get out of here.
Where did you stay these last couple of days?
In my van. I've got it set up with a bed in there. I was pretty comfortable. Yeah.
I knew that railroad track was there when I moved here. You take a responsibility where you are. I never minded that railroad track. I will not mind that railroad track and what they do. It's a necessary thing. I do hope that they put a speed limit on this track going where there is homes and people and schools and whatever.
That's a concern of all gorge residents, having the oil trains and the coal moving through. I think the Obama administration made a big mistake by not having that pipeline go from the Bakken oil fields down to Texas or some other kind of refinery. That would have averted this accident, the one in Pennsylvania, the one in Canada, the one in Ohio. Maybe this will be the one to trip the trigger. We're hoping.
We have to have oil, and we got to have a way to transport it. So, it's sure I don't like it in my backyard, but it's got to come through.
Do you feel comfortable with trains still passing along the tracks down there? Or?
No. If we're going to rely on oil instead of the sun, then we need to do something with another pipeline. That'd be safer.
It's a freak accident. It's not like this happens all the time.
Thank God the wind was not blowing. The smoke went straight up and stayed straight up. It would have been a mess around